We must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
Disseminate propaganda to influence people's minds, and this is a major function of the CIA.
Hussein and his regime are concealing their efforts to produce more weapons of mass destruction.
Welcome back to Notify America. Kari Lake, she's a force to be reckoned with. She's smart, she's quick with her words, easy on the eyes, and ruthlessly loyal to her friends. She's the type of politician that we need more of. Regardless which side of the aisle you sit, a politician who isn't tempted to accept a bribe or fold on her priorities and her promises, because Washington's littered with these weak, spineless wimps who would have jumped at the chance that Kari Lake was to be bribed with a huge number, possibly, to just drop out of the Senate race. Wait till you hear this clip, but she didn't. And at the time when this happened, by the way, she came out and publicly told people that this happened, said she was bribed to drop out of the race, but of course, corporate media didn't want to investigate. They didn't look into it in the slightest. They just jumped at the chance to call her a conspiracy theorist. They love to use that word. They throw it around all the time. Well, the truth always wins out in the end, and today, Kari Lake has been vindicated as a top Arizona Republican. Jeff DeWitt, the chair of the Arizona Republican Party, is caught on a secret recording trying to bribe her not to run for Senate. This is huge news, a massive story. We're going to play the full clip in a minute, and when we do, pay particular attention to when this guy says there are very powerful people who want to keep you out. Who are those very powerful people, Jeffrey? Don't you think that's something that he should come out and tell the country about? Don't you think we're entitled to know who put him up to this? Tell us, who sent you there to bribe her like this? And is the corporate media investigating? Are they asking him who sent him to offer the bribe? Of course not yet at least. Now, in this recording, you can hear it clear as day. He actually asks her to name a number, name her price, he says. Here's what he says verbatim, quote, "Just say, is there a number at which," unquote, and then Kari says, what, a number that I can be bought? That's what this is about? Basically, he was sent to convince her to drop out of the Senate race, which she's up bigly in right now. This is as corrupt as you get, folks. This gives you an insight, a glimpse at what the underbelly of politics looks like in this country, and it's shameful. If nobody looks into this, it's shameful. Leave it to the Daily Mail to break the story. I don't care what anyone says. The Daily Mail does more investigative reporting than most major U.S. outlets. Realize these people don't want Kari Lake in power. They did everything that they could to stop her from winning the governorship, and they clearly are just as scared about her becoming a senator. Watch this sleazeball, or listen to this sleazeball, try to bribe her to drop out. And keep in mind, this is the chair of the Arizona Republican Party. Listen to this, courtesy of the Daily Mail.
Is there a number at which
I can be bought?
not be bought?
That's what it's about.
You can take a pause for a couple of years.
No.
And then go right back to what you're doing.
No. 10 million, 20 million, 30, no. A billion, no. This is not about money. This is about our country. I think it's disturbing that they would that anybody would think this is...
No, to be fair, even me, I'll say this. I want a fresh face right now, for the reason that I've never seen anyone, I can't think of a single person in a federal race who lost, ran in and won. I can't think of it. If you can think of it, let me know.
I am not going to let these people who hate our country tell me not to run. You should call them and tell them to get behind me. So what's going on? I'm assuming this is our friend.
This is back east. There are very powerful people who want to keep you out.
Oh no, they do.
But they're willing to put their money where their mouth is in a big way. So, this conversation never happened.
This is crazy though. They should want me. I'm a great candidate. People love me. These people are corrupt.
Well, maybe you're right.
They are right. They are corrupt.
This never happened. Don't go. Do me a favor though. I don't get myself in trouble. This, if you say no, which is fine, it's your choice. Don't tell people.
They're gonna try to have me murdered.
I don't doubt that either. Today's world, man. If that stuff that came out last week is right about the cartel stuff, man. They said the cartel's operating in 50 states right now, like all 50. You know? So
what's going on? Who is it? What?
Forget the who. Let me just tell you the what. Let's just say there are people calling around saying, gosh, no, they can't repeat this. Never repeat this. If you say no, don't, because I got offered to buy out. Don't use it. Because then we lose our ability to get things done in the future.
Here's my problem. Rather than just say, let's work with her, she's a great candidate. Because they don't own me. And it pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't know it's about ownership.
It's about control.
I don't know it's about control. It's about being on the team. I guess that's, you know what I mean?
They want to be on the team.
They want you to be on their team.
But
Just team. You know?
But if they're pushing a globalist agenda, I can't do that. So what do they want? What do they want me to do?
You want to stay out for 2 years. But, I'll tell you what I can offer you. But, I said, you can do whatever she wants, talking head, this and that. So, the ask of me was, it's kind of funny. So the ask I got today from back east was, is between us. Is there any companies out there or something that could just put her on the payroll and to keep her out? And I said, well, what are you willing to do? Like, whatever we need to do.
This is about defeating Trump. And I think that's a bad thing for our country. DeSantis is not America first. This is about the final death blow to Trump. And I don't think that's good for our country.
And you know I love Trump. I love Trump.
It's not good for our country, Jeff.
It's not. But at the same time, I'm not even sure Trump can win again. I don't know that he can win again. I think what it really comes down to for a lot of people, it's not really about like control or agenda. It's just about the ability to raise money to win. You know, if you really want to know, all of politics boils down to money. I think. I always believe that. And even on their end, like what makes them the most money?
I know. All these consultants don't want their payday to end. And I don't want to make a deal with these kind of people. This is a hill worth dying on. I'm not, if they're going to steal the election to make me and our movement go away, I'm not letting them do that. I owe it to the people of Arizona.
Or
to carry their torch and their voice.
Or you don't go away, but you pause.
This is the battle is right now, Jeff.
You pause and refill your coffers.
No, the battle is right now. The battle is right now, and we don't have time to pause on this battlefield.
You're not. You can't scratch their back. It's not afraid of you.
Yeah.
You don't have anything to offer them. And they're sitting around people that have stuff to offer them. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a back scratching club. That's all DC is. It's a big back scratching club. You're in no position to scratch anybody's back, and you've already made it known that if you get there, you're not going to scratch anybody's back. I don't scratch people's back. You know, I've been on the outs with a lot of people for a long time because I don't scratch backs. You know, where are we in 2 years if they steal the election again?
Listen to what you're saying. Why don't we do something about it so that we the people can pick our...
What can we do?
I'm not willing to accept that, and I'm going to be the biggest pain in these people's... Go back and tell them that. I'm running, and I'm going to be the biggest pain in their...
I'm willing to tell them that.
And they're going to have to kill me to stop me.
No, I know. Look. And
you don't have to tell.
All right, that wraps up this episode. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.